Good day, puppy lovers. Today I have Ty with me. Little Yorkie needs a groom. Sit back, relax, because this is a full groom, no edits. All right, I don't know if it just cut or if it's me that forgot to press on record. But anyhow, I was just explaining for little dogs that have bony, you can, like for the spine, you can just pull to the side like that, instead of going on top of the spine, because then it'll go bump, 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 and that could hurt. So I'm just going to give him a quick shave here, and then we're going to go to the bath. Whenever it's a shave down, I prefer shaving the dog first, then the dog goes to the bath, and then we dry him. And then we don't have to wash all of this and dry it for nothing. Not that it would be so much longer for him because he's not too long, but this is just the way I like to do things. So what are you doing, hon? Yeah, see that? He's getting older. I can see it in his face. He's got the older dog face. I don't know how to explain it, but it's just the older dog face. So for those who didn't know, who don't know, I already started my membership, so if you want to join, you can do that by clicking the join button. And lately I've been sharing a lot of my gardening. There's a lot going on, and in my yard and in my front yard, and there's a lot. I planted 3 more trees, so I'm getting my whole yard in the back is going to be a full garden, full garden, or full gardens. Whoa, 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 honey, it's okay. He is so squirmy and he is so nervous. He's always been like this. There's nothing to do with this guy. He just won't get used to the grooming, I guess. You're okay, you're okay, you're okay. You're okay, you're okay. Don't pull. Just gonna try to get the most of this off, hun. We're gonna go straight to the bath. So if ever you're wondering why I'm going in reverse on his legs, it's because there's a little divot here between the tendon and his bone. And I find that when I go in just lightly, I can pick up more hair than if I were to come downwards. And I'm already hearing you say, yeah, but it's gonna be shorter than when you go in the other direction. Yeah, but does it really show? We're talking like a millimeter or 2, I don't know, but it doesn't really show. Just want him to be as clean as possible. He's so bony. When they're bony like this, you just gotta be really careful with that blade, because you know, that hurts. I'm gonna keep his tail. Shave just a little underneath the tail, but not at the bum, like where the hole is, because I don't want to, it's a 7 blade, it's not a 10 blade. So 7 blades are better in that area. So yeah, I forgot to mention also in my, when you join for the memberships, I have quiet grooming in there also. That's just me not talking. It's just for you to enjoy and watch. Why are you so sensitive here, honey? That's new. It's not usually that sensitive around that area. I'm just touching him and he coughs. There you go. So if you have any questions, please feel free to ask. That's what I'm here for. I'm here to help out. Working on growing this community. I'm really proud of this community. We're at 4,000, a little over 4,000 subscribers. And I've been here since fall of 2024. No, it made a year 23. Yeah, my second year. I'm working on my second year here. No, hun. See how he pulls? When they pull like that, you just, you know, you do the best you can. I don't try to fight him. He's comfortable over there, fine. You're comfortable over there, you don't want to be close to me. Because if I pull him back towards me, all he's going to do is pull. See, if I bring him back, all he's going to do is want to back up. And he won't just because I said so. Just because I mentioned it. But see, he still wants to just back out. Back up, back up. So instead of me fighting the dog and pulling, I'll just go forward and I'll go a little closer to him instead of him coming closer to me. There you go. So I'm gonna just clean this up quick, guys, so that when I come back, he'll have a clean tape. Oh, did I knock you? I'm sorry. Oh, poor pup. Oh boy, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Are you okay? Do you forgive me? Oh, little one. His teeth are bad too. Guys, you didn't see his face. His teeth are really bad right now. He needs, yeah, you'd need a dentist. I'm so sorry. I knocked him with the tip of my brush here. Accidents do happen. Did not do that on purpose. Okay. Sorry, hon. All right. Alrighty then. So I'm just gonna slip this on also. Give me a second. All right, slip that on and we're gonna take a bath. Can we turn the light on? Huh? Bring this down a bit. All right. I had already prepared the water for it to be warm. I had turned it on right before filming. Are you giving me kisses? I'm not gonna put my gloves on. There are times I just don't feel like putting my gloves on. And it's not as bad in the summer. My skin doesn't get as dry. But in the wintertime, boy, yes. Yes, you're in desperate need of a good bath. I like to just put my hand over here like this so that when I'm pouring some water, he doesn't get anything in his nose. We're gonna soak you up with a whole bunch of soap. There, all in front too, to the whole body. There. He's just gonna get one shampoo. He's fine. He's soapy. So I think he's fine. I'll probably pour some more soap on him. Yeah. He's a very nervous dog. Little dogs like this, they tend to be very nervous. Their nervous systems are just constantly on. Constantly on. You know what, guys? I'm gonna pour just some more of this soap. It's just, no, you're okay, honey. And as they get older, I've noticed how, you know, as dogs get older, they just seem to not enjoy the groom so much. You gotta be careful because their little bones are fragile. Their little bodies probably hurt. They're achy. Are you achy? My little bud right now, his eyes are really bad because he's like 15 and his eyes are worse than his. And he went downhill pretty quick, I find. He got old fast. After Sam and Valentine passed away, Looks like Bud just gave up. He lost mom and dad. But he was like right behind them, right? He was only like a year behind them. Yeah, so if his mouth hurts, you got to be careful around the mouth. You don't want to be pressing hard on the gums. Just softly. Yes, little one. I remember this client, he had got Ty, this little one here. He had another pup, but the pup ended up eating Christmas ornaments, like, I don't know if it was angel hair or it was something along the lines. And his dog died. You got to be careful with the Christmas ornaments. Really? Your ears are pretty dirty. I still can't find any bathrobes for little dogs. I'm gonna have to make them. I keep saying I want to make them. But if you've been following me in the members, you know that I've been pretty busy doing other things. So I'm gonna, maybe this fall, once I stop working outside, because I'm going to be working in my garden all summer. There's gonna be so many videos about the garden and the flowers and the trees and just everything that I'm doing there. I'm designing it. This is my first time ever, and I'm just learning, right? I'm watching all kinds of videos. I'm learning, and I'm having fun. Hard work, but fun. So yeah, I do want to get to the point where I can create little bathrobes for these little ones. I'm gonna rinse the top of your head. Hang on, keep your head down, honey. There you go. Good boy. Thank you. So that's just the front part of his head. Now I'm gonna just do the back part here. Oh yeah, really? Really, really? Let's wipe that up. Pinch the ear. To the side here. The other one too. Can I pinch this one here? Hon, thanks. Thank you. Yesterday I groomed a cat. I don't usually groom cats, but there's this one client, I accept her cat. Cats are a whole other story. Let me check to see if he's got any more soap on his head. If you see sparkles, then you're not done. I like to do it one more time, I think. Hold the ears down. I'm blocking the ear holes. The ear holes. Yeah. Are you being shy? Are you being, you know, you're just putting your head down. You don't want to talk to me. You don't want to look at me. What's that all about? Okay, so we're done his bath. It's pretty quick. So this is gonna be a quick groom because he's shaved. And they're shaved and they're tiny like this. It goes pretty fast. Unless he doesn't let me do anything, so kind of slows me down then. Can I wipe? I'm gonna wipe a little. Look at all of that. Is that all yours? I don't know. Close the light. Not this one, a clean one. So for those who don't know me, I'm Elizabeth Jenn, professional dog groomer since 2010. And we're already 2025. Well, as of the time I'm recording this. And it is so hot out there today. It's hot outside. Ooh, thanks for the splashes, hon. Thanks for the splashes. I got some all over my glasses. Can we turn? See, I'm gonna write this down here. He has a little mini wart there, and there's another one here too. This is new. That's why it's so important to feel the skin before shaving to see what's going on, right? And you gotta write everything down so that next time he comes around, you'll remember. You gotta read your card. I'll have to do some videos about how I prepare my cards and anything that you'd like to see. Do you have any suggestions, like my next videos, what I could record? I'm always recording videos of me just rooming along. But if there's anything that you'd like, any ideas, I'd be more than happy. So because I don't have any, here, we just tie that like that. I don't have any robe for you. I'm gonna take this off. Give me a second. Sorry about that. My video keeps cutting. It keeps turning off. I don't want to say it too loud, but oh my God, I think I'm gonna need another camera, another phone. So I'm recording with my phone. I was just talking about the black here. I don't know if I'm talking about it now because I'm not sure if it recorded. So you're not supposed to be rubbing all of that black. Just a little to clean lightly, but don't over rub. But that black, there's a name for that. There's a name for that. And you can get rid of it with medication. So I'm not rubbing too much. Just a little bit. It's driving me crazy. Oh, I'd get in there and rub. But look at that. And that's not dirt. That's something. All right, now let us do your eyes. Clean your eyes. Here, can we clean your eyes? Your eyes seem extremely in need of lots of help. Look at all of that. When this gets too long, guys, and then they got poopers in there, that can go back into their eyes and it can cause infections and it can actually scratch or hurt them. Hurt the cornea or... There, now we cleared that out. Good. Let's clear this one out too. He's got some poopers there. I'm just using a flea comb. Just cut this out like that. There. And then I'll go in once I have cut it all out, cleaned it all out, all the poopers. Now his hair is nice and short, so now I can clean and get down to the skin. Of course you can do this when you're in the bath if you want. I just like to do it afterwards because I can, you know, get my rounds and scissors and whatnot. But I'll be clearing this area better afterwards. Okay, all right. Good boy. Can I see your bum bum? I usually like to end this part with bum bum to see if there's any poopers back there. I'll just pull the hair forward, take some of that out. And I will use a baby wipe. Oh, come on, come on. I'm just trying to get my baby wipe out of my bag here. Okay. Okay, so can I clean your bum? See what's going on back there. Let's look at it. I cut all that hair and I'm just gonna clean that out. Okay, you're okay. You're not too bad, huh? A little bit of alcohol. Okay, now we're gonna dry you, honey. Wait, before drying, can I see? Can I try to take some of this? He's got some matting in there. Just a little bit of matting. You gotta go slow and careful because these have little pins on it, these brushes. That's why I got this pointed one, because I find it's easier for the face. Just holding his head by his chinny chin chin. I have no choice. I need to stabilize him. That's not too bad. And just being very careful when brushing the top of the dog's head, because the top head here is sensitive. You don't want to tap too hard or scratch or scrape. Okay, we're going to put a little bit of alcohol on this one also here. Okay, so can we dry you? So what I'll do is I'll just lower the dryer for you guys so that you won't hear the dryer as much. Put my mask on. Would you like a happy hoodie? I gotta get the right size here. This is the right size. Would you like a happy hoodie? We'll see. Some dogs don't mind it. Some don't like it. We'll see how he goes. I'm gonna put my happy hoodie. Oh, I'm gonna turn my HEPA filter on. He's right here, right with me. I think it's on. I think it's on. I can't hear it. I have my air conditioner on. Okay, it's time to dry. So I'm gonna lower the sound, don't worry. Too long. Well, not too long. You can do your head. You can dry your head. And often when they get older like this and their eyes, like they start turning blue like that and they start not hearing as well, they're a lot more stressed and nervous. Can I get in there closer so I can show you his eyes? Okay, let's look at the eyes. See that blue? Right in the center. See, that just means that he's getting older and he's not seeing very well. It gets all cloudy for them. Poor little one. I'm so sorry. You know what? My hearing's going too, and my eyesight's been going for a long while. I gotta wear glasses. Yeah, I wear glasses, and I have ringing in my ear, and so as we get older, we just get older, things start not working anymore. It's like I was working perfectly fine yesterday. What's going on? Yeah, the top of the head is pretty sensitive, so because it's right on the bone, right? You're not on fat. They're on bone, so you got to be really careful with your combs and brushes. This dryer that I'm using is called Duz, D-U-Z, D-U-Z. Premium hands-free dryer. I love it. And I have different dryers for drying the dog, especially their faces. I usually use the force dryer for everything else, but for the face, I like to go in with a different dryer. When I didn't have these different dryers, like I have another handheld dryer, actually two other ones. When I wasn't using that, I was using the force dryer, but I'd pull my arm really far away from the dog and dry. There are times certain dogs actually don't mind me coming right up with the force dryer underneath here, underneath the chin. Sorry, you guys weren't seeing that. Some dogs will allow it. They're not bothered by it. Most dogs, you gotta stay in the frame, honey. Turn it on just a little higher. So with this dryer, you can also set different, there's different settings. You have the speed, the force of the air, but you also have the temperature. So you have 0 temperature. You also have the green, orange, and red. 0. I put it on green. It's very lightly warm. I don't understand, like orange afterwards, I find it's just too hot. I mean, hot, not burning them, but hot in the sense that, oh my God, I'd feel sick if they had that on me, like, for 10, 15 minutes on my face. It's too hot, I find. And why bother with the red, There's the last setting, it's just wow. But I know and understand that sometimes there are areas where you want hotter air so that while you're combing and brushing out at the same time, you can really straighten out that hair really well, okay? But for the face, I'd stay on the green. Would be the warmest for me. And I'm not a competitive groomer, so I mention that a lot, don't I? It itches here. It's like I have something in my finger. Is that good enough for you? Is that good? I think it's good enough for him. He turns around like, yeah, stop, please. Stop the madness. That's good enough. The rest will dry on its own, right? Next to get to his face. He really needs a... Hang on, I need to take a picture of this. Sorry, I needed to take a picture of him like that so that I can use this little face as the thumbnail for my video. I remembered that I forgot to take a picture. Okay, let's do his little feet. I'm gonna go with a 30 blade. Show me your bum bum. Turn this way. Lift up the foot. Just want to see your toes, honey. So this is a 30 blade. He just doesn't want He doesn't want. Turn a little, hun. Turn a little. Show me your foot. Sit. You gotta just wait for them to just calm down, and then you can go in. It's probably gonna turn again. This is what patience is all about, right? You just come in, do a little, come back, do a little more. And, you know, accept it. This is what it is. Okay, a little more on this side. You do this foot. You sit down, wait till he calms down. His toenails need to get done. Those toenails are so long, my. When was the last time I saw you, hon? Okay, right, did your feet? I'm just gonna, can I do your belly? We'll do your sannies here. I haven't seen him in a good while, because usually when he comes to see me, I always do the belly also. Like when he comes to see me, sorry, for his nails. I always do his belly, and my, was that long. It's pretty long. All right, can I see under your arm? I usually see him like between grooms for his nails, but judging by this length of it all, it seems like I didn't see him. All right, now we're gonna shade again, but first we're gonna do your nails. Yeah, you wanna know what that is, eh? Let's sniff that. Okay. We'll do his nails first. He's usually pretty squirmy for his nails, so bear with me, guys. Let's see how well he does. If he's gonna be a good boy with me today. Be a good boy with me today, honey? Okay. Okay, see how he just pulls. Okay, one. This is another foot. We got 2 feet back here, honey. 1. Wait a minute. 2. Maybe a little more. 3. Can I Dremel these? Would you let me Dremel them? I don't know. So I would love to get a little more off the Dremel. Okay, you gonna turn around again? Lucky he's tired, eh? Turn around again. And by the way, I'm not grabbing him by the neck. I'm putting my hands around. He has like behind the bulbs here of his ears and his jaw, and just turning his head. And I'm holding his little bum bum. Wait till he relaxes. And take more of this off here. Can I see your thumb here? Okay, do the other one. Hang on, hang on, hang on. Wait, wait. Okay, can we do it standing up? You look at him, he's just afraid. No, 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 no. We're all good. Well, from the side here, is that okay from the side? Some dogs don't want to see the clipper. Or they'll freak out a little more if they see the clipper. It's for your good, guys. I mean, not guys, little one. Really? Okay, 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 okay. I'm not gonna fight him too much. Show me your toe. Okay, it's a little difficult to get in there, so I'll use my kitty nippers. Okay. Just taking the hook off. There. Okay, we okay? Okay. All right, give him a finishing shade here, and then we're gonna get to his head. Just put my finger behind the occiput here, the occiput, that bump. Put your finger right behind that, and I start behind my thumb. You know, that's how I do it. Then I'll come in and I'll blend this. See, I just had my hand on his neck and he coughed again. See, I just had, he's like this. I don't know if he hurt himself, and then sometimes it happens when they're on a lead like this. That's why it's better when you're walking them to walk them with a harness, harness, because if they start running or whatnot, you can't hurt their neck too much or at all. So, but I have no choice to have this on him while I'm grooming because, you know, it helps me. And I'm just careful. He just likes to pull and pull away and really lightly here, guys. Really lightly, because this little one's got bones. Little one's got bones. He's very bony, so. And when they're bony like this, it's not as smooth. Cut's not always as smooth. So lift your tail, honey. So I'm not gonna, this is a 7 blade, so I don't want to go around his little bum there. We'll do the inside here. Lightly, lightly. I have to hurry up and grab his leg. You're not gonna get away from me. No, you're not. Okay, the rest I'll do with the scissors anyway. If ever anything's hanging out here, I'll just finish it off with the scissors. He is so anxious. Whenever I'm done, he just wants to have the cookies, right? Well, I only have those Denta sticks. I don't have any cookies left. So, come here, hon. It's okay, it's okay, it's okay. All right, we're gonna lift your head. We're gonna go underneath. Oh, look at that tiny little neck. You're so small. So tiny. You turn your head. Again, you gotta be careful. This mouth here, you could have pains in there. I'm pretty sure he does. Okay. I'm gonna lift your belly, your legs, so you can get to your belly. See this here? I wouldn't go straight down into that. It kind of goes side to side. Because that skin, line of skin could catch between the teeth. Same thing here, you don't want to, this line here, you don't want to go down with this. You just come in an angle. As soon as I touch him, he kind of nudges, he kind of moves. All right, so all of that's done. Let's do your foot. Can we do your foot? Hold him at the elbow because he's going to pull. I don't want to dislocate any shoulder. If they're pulling too hard, you could dislocate a shoulder. You could pull something. So you might as well let go and find another way to hold the dog. You know, like those geckos that you touch the tail, hold the tail, and it'll just drop the tail. But you don't want that. So they don't grow back. You don't want to do underneath because you don't want to cut the dog. So this is another area where I'm gonna go in 2 different directions because the hair grows one way and it grows another way. So I'll do one direction like this, and then I'll come around and do a second direction like that. Being extremely careful. There's that extra toe there, back there. Really? Are you that stressed with me? I don't know how to get him to accept his grooming. It's been years now, and he just won't let me. Watch it, don't put your head down. I don't want to knock you like a while ago. All right, so I'm going to do his head. Take this off, and you be sure to always check to see if your blade is warm. Mine is doing pretty good. It's just lightly warm. It's not hot because you don't want to burn the dog. So you just switch your blades when that happens. Okay, 13 millimeter on the top of his head. So that means I need to place my metal comb on top of a 30 blade. My metal comb on top of a 30 blade. Never put it on top of a 40 blade. You're going to break everything. It won't be good news. So this is a number 1 Andis, 13 millimeter, that's a 1/2 inch. So that's what I'm going to do on this little one's head. You want to be sure that the hair is well brushed out when you use these combs, because you don't want to snag anything if there are any knots. But I knew that there were no knots here, so I didn't need to brush. All right, that's good enough. You want to stand, hun? You look all sad. Are you sad today? Are you sad? Look at your little sad face. Okay. I am done with the clipper. Now I am going to cut his hair around his toesies. So if you haven't subscribed yet, feel free to join and subscribe. And you can become a member also if ever that's something that interests you. I just share in the memberships, I share quiet grooming. I have videos of quiet grooming, actually one that I just started. And I have videos of me working on my garden. It's going to be from the beginning, like straight from the beginning, from zero, nothing planted, pretty much. Well, I had some things planted, but look, don't do that. Don't pull. So anyhow, you can join memberships. Just click join on my channel. No. What's difficult with him is he just wants to keep turning around. As soon as I'm done something, he's like, okay, let's turn around. Okay, the other one. See, he pulls. And I just stabilize him. Wait. Once he's nice and stable. All around here, snipping just what's not supposed to be there. Okay. He doesn't want. All right, come back. Let me sit. All right. Everything looks good here. Maybe a few little, being extremely careful here. Okay. Okay, wait. I'm not done, there's still a little. Okay, this leg, wait. Oh. Okay. See how as soon as I let him go, he just spins. It's got a pointy elbow here. I gotta be careful. I don't want a point there. Hang on, I'm sorry. I just dropped my towel. Okay, wait. Okay. Can I do the inside here? So sometimes it's not easy with the clipper to really catch every single hair on these legs, so sometimes I just have to come in. Clip some of that out. Clip, clip, snip, snip. Okay. Can I come on this side? It's okay. It's okay, it's okay. So this is what it's like to work with a moving canvas. Believe it or not, sometimes I do give him a scissor cut where I don't shave. I manage. Okay, need to see your bum? I'm going to give you a little Swiffer tail. Oh no, I think I'm supposed to shave. Do I shave your tail when, no, it's a sausage tail. Right, sausage tail, that's what I call it, a sausage tail. Looks like a little sausage. We're going to leave him a little bit of the tail. Okay. I'm going to find the end of his tail. His little tail was docked. They do not do that anymore here in Canada. And they don't clip the ears either, which I'm really happy that they don't anymore. It's like aesthetic reasons. I mean, I don't know. I prefer not. Okay, turn around. Never easy to do his tail. So all I'm going to do is cut on one side, comb everything to the other side, and do the same thing, following that tailbone, that bone. I'm going to do the same thing underneath, straight up. And I'm going to round this out, cut the corners there. And I'm going to try my best to round this out all around. Once you have like a box tail, then you can go around and it's short, but it's not shaved. See? So down here, I'm going to be careful and try to snip some of that out of there. You can use a shaver if you want. I'm just using my scissors here. Make a nice clean bum. Okay, let's see what this looks like. It's probably going to need some work because he's got some curls there. So I'm just going to use my thinners here to just kind of blend it all in. Nothing fancy, guys. Just wants a nice short tail. Keep the hair out of the way when he goes to the bathroom. I'm holding him right now. he's sitting on my, there, it looks fine. All right, you want it to turn? You turn around, come back towards me. Can I see your belly? Can I see your belly? I just want to see the belly. Okay, everything's fine. Everything is fine. Hang on. Might need to snip some of this off here. Okay, okay. You're okay, you're okay. He's traumatized. You seem traumatized. All right. So I'm gonna go back to a 10 blade here. I think I've groomed him. I've filmed his groom before. I'm not sure. I'm just gonna tip the ears. Just take maybe about a third off. Keep my finger underneath that ear leather and using only a 10 blade. I would not suggest any other blade. It just seems safest. Like I wouldn't go in there with a 7 blade. I gotta find out the name of this black here. It's not the hair that's black, guys. I'm telling you, it's a thick, pasty, you know, whatever. But you need to see a doctor. Not a doctor, a vet. See a doctor. All right, so there you go. I'm gonna just clear this out quickly. My little scissors. Everything's gonna be finished off with a pair, my blenders. Because it looks kind of funny and square like that. But if I just use my scissors and I just, you know, it's just blunt, it just cuts faster than if I'm using my blenders. Straight to the point. Okay, I gotta get back up. I keep forgetting whenever I'm doing the dog's face here, I have to stand up. This is gonna do you a world of wonder. Okay. So he's got knots. What's that on what side? There's knots there. I'm just gonna cut into that. Actually, flip this over. I'm gonna use these. These are my chunkers. I'm gonna watch that ear. This ear here. So I'm going to come in and blend right into the ear and into the tip. Fold that tip in half and do the same thing. Okay, is that knot still there? Where's the knot? Let's just get rid of that knot. Snip. You don't need to comb that. If there are knots in their faces, try to use it's best to try to use thinners instead of trying to brush that out of their face. Sometimes you can brush, sometimes you have to because it'll look better in the end, but if it's really getting to the dog and it's complicated for the dog, it's best to go in slowly and not brush. It's perfectly fine to cut a little bit of the whiskers. I checked that online. I've been asked that before. It's not like our dogs are living in the forests and they need that. They've adapted very well to it. So as you noticed, I did one side here. One side done. That's what the other side looks like. So I'm going to cut all of that out. Come into a nice angle. Maybe use these bits, chunk. I'm going to hold that ear up. Brush everything forward. And blend this right in there. I'm looking at the ear, finishing into the point here. Comb everything onto the other side. Fold in half, and everything that's hanging off is coming off. Okay. So a lot of back and forth when it comes to doing Yorkie heads. And the reason why my scissors, these have teeth. So when you cut, you're only taking some off and leaving some there unless you keep going at it. It just blends in better. So that's why I have to do a few cuts. That's why you're seeing me clip, 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 always in the same spot. It's not because they're not cutting. Actually, they cut very well. I was a little iffy about these scissors in the beginning because it's, you know, new pair of scissors. I've had them for a good few months now. They're the OPAWS, P-A-W-Z, O-P-A-W-Z. The O is the little there's a little paw there as an O. Anyhow, so yeah, I wasn't too sure how I'd like them. I liked them on the first day. I wasn't too sure about the weight. I find them to be a little light, but it's different. And actually, light is good, I guess. It's not as hard on your wrist, you know? And I've had them for a few months. I use them every single day, except for Sundays and Mondays, of course, because I don't work on Sundays and Mondays. And I'm finding them to be absolutely fantastic. For me, for my liking, I like it. So this is the part where I'm going to come in with my nice soft scissors. These are my 38 tooth. Keep forgetting. 38 tooth, yeah. And I'm going to soften everything all around. The more you got teeth, the closer they are together, the more you got teeth, the closer they are together, and the softer the finish. The edges, how they're a lot softer. The other pink ones I have, the OPAWS, those are for, they cut more off, right? You're probably anxious for your cookies, huh? Try to get to see what's going on here. He's all curled over here. Soften that up. You did a good job today, honey. I know you're not always very acceptant, but you did a good job. So I'm going to continue tweaking. I'm going to try to take a picture of him. He doesn't really let me take pictures of him. Whoa. Snap. Something along the lines. So guys, I upload new videos every Monday and Friday, 10 a.m. Eastern Time. 8 a.m. Eastern Time, 8 a.m. Eastern Time, not 10. And I have my memberships going on, so there's more videos there. So if you like this video, you like my transformations, just click like and subscribe. Leave me a comment if you have any questions. I'll be more than happy to answer. That's what I'm here for. And this is our little one here. He's all done. And I'm just going to continue checking to see if there's any sticky outies there. So guys, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now. Bye.
Hey there, pet parents and grooming gurus. If you enjoyed my tail-wagging transformations and want more tips to keep your furry friends looking fabulous, just hit that subscribe button. Remember, every click helps spread the love and lathers of grooming joy. Subscribe now and let's embark on this fluffy journey together.